So the Liberty, I don't think they're a winner. I don't think they're a loser. I think they're a team. This team is locked and loaded, and they are ready to go. I actually like the fact that they made no changes because I think this is a really good squad. So the New York Liberty are in a position to do what they were not able to do last year, and that is actually win a WNBA championship. The reason why is because we see their players sort of continue to elevate their game, right? They have a new player on their team, Leonie Fiebich, who I really like. I think she is a player who can be absolutely clutch um, in this one. Actually, hold on. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, simply balling. I do apologize for that. I miss your super chat. Sorry about that. Says we need consistent guard play. Period for the Chicago Sky. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Simply balling. I completely agree. Yeah, we do need consistent. We do need consistent guard play. I assume you're talking about the Chicago Sky. But yeah, if you're not, confirm. But yeah, we do need consistent guard play. We need players who can consistently hit the 3-point shot. We need sort of players who know how to pass it inside to the big men and also know how to consistently do that. You know, because having a one-off game where you're a really good passer for that moment, or you're really feeling it from three, and then all the other times you're not very good, is a problem. It is absolutely a so yeah, let's talk about this New York Liberty. So the reason why I think that they did a good decision by not making any trades, they didn't get worse, they didn't get better because they're already very elite. This is the team that's already top in the WNBA right now. They are a squad of straight up ballers. Yeah, you do have that like new player, like a new player who I think does feel part of the role that Maureen Johannes had for this team in the past, but with I would probably say a little bit more consistency. In Leonie Fiebich, you also have a player like Sabrina Ionescu, which I feel like I talk about her all the time. But like guys, Sabrina Ionescu is definitely a candidate for most improved player, and unfortunately, she was not nominated by you all during the midseason awards because I wanted to ramble on and on and on and about her, about how better she is as a player, and like how more impactful she is. Like in my opinion, she's the most important player on this team this season for the New York Liberty. Yes, this is a team that has two former MVPs in Jonquel Jones and Brianna Stewart. Absolutely. But Sabrina Ionescu to me has been like the big surprise in a way, and the big X factor in my opinion for this season for this New York Liberty team. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that one. I do think that they definitely will be contenders for the championship again this year, and they are way better stacked against the Aces this year than they were last year, in my opinion. And so I am very much excited to sort of watch them play. Yes, they don't make any moves at the trade deadline, but I think it's a W decision because I think they are all good. But I'm very curious. Do we have any New York Liberty fans in the chat? Do we happen to have any? Because I would love to hear specifically what y'all have to say about this this team because I think you got a good squad. I think y'all got a good squad on your hand. B says arguably one of the best to do it in Brianna Stewart. Yeah, Brianna Stewart's awesome. She is. However, in my opinion, I really do believe, I truly believe that that the impact that Sabrina Ionescu has made on both the offensive and defensive like space for this New York Liberty team has been crazy impactful. And yes, Brianna Stewart is great. She is. But I think Sabrina has been the biggest X factor for this. I think I think she's been awesome. I really do. And I don't believe people are paying attention. Like I don't. Like I feel like she's an afterthought that people don't seem to care about. That people are just sort of like, whatever. they're sort of thinking about this New York Liberty team when they're thinking about like best players and whatnot. They're thinking about they're adding in sort of the history, right? They're adding in like what players have done in the past and all this other stuff. And like I am just strictly looking at this season. That's all I'm looking at. I am strictly looking at this season and making my sort of assessments from there. But yeah, that's sort of my thoughts right there. I really do like this squad. I think that they have gotten a whole not a whole lot better, but they've gotten better in the issues that they had last year. Primarily defensively, they've gotten better. They've gotten better in terms of being, I would say, more consistent on the offensive end, especially when they're facing tough defenses. And so I think it's very helpful for this squad to be in the position that they are going into the WNBA playoffs. I think they're great. Jay says, "Hey Quita, love my squad. Benaja's health will be important in the playoffs." Facts. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the thing to note about Benija, she's missed some pretty decent time this year. And if she can be healthy to her normal self, I think that yeah, you get your core. You have Jonquil Jones, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Courtney Vandersloot, Benija Laney, Kayla Thornton, Leonie Feebage, like that sort of like I would say sort of like that 7-man rotation. That's that sort of core 7-man rotation. I think that's a great squad. And if all those players are healthy and making stuff happen, I think you better watch out. I think you better watch out when it comes to the actual playoffs. And yes, CAC, I think a lot of people would agree with you. They do have the best mascot in Ellie the elephant. Now, guys, I am actually not totally sure when Benija will be back. Now, Jay, you may have the latest on that. I know she's out for a couple of weeks. But like specifically, like she's, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking like maybe like the first or second week of September, maybe she'll be back. I don't know. She has knee issues, so that's a thing. She has some knee issues. Benija Laney Hamilton does, and so she's been out for a decent amount of time. She is Bima. Completely agree. Yes. She is an unsung hero for this team. Absolutely, she does all the dirty work. She absolutely does. She takes the toughest defensive assignments, especially for the opposing guards. She is a player who they can rely on to score on the offensive end, find a way to get her shot off. She absolutely is really good. I really do think that Benija Laney Hamilton does not get enough credit for like what she actually brings to the squad and like how impactful she is when she's healthy, when she's on the team. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that front. You know, Sabrina Ionescu, definitely, in my opinion, the most important player on the team. But absolutely, you know, right after that, Brianna Stewart, Jonquil Jones, Benija Laney Hamilton, right? You know, I'd probably say Kayla Thornton, maybe leapfrogs Courtney Vandersloot, but like Courtney is also really awesome as well. But yeah, that's kind of the New York Liberty. They don't make any changes, but I think they are locked and loaded. I think they are ready to go. They're ready to really try to make some stuff happen and really try to do the thing that they have yet to ever do. This is the only team that was here in the inaugural season that still has not won a champion. All right.